and I'm going to bring to you guys today at the beginning of the year 5 things that you should do, things that are imperative for you to have a great year. Every year we start out, everybody says, New Year, new me. Now we got new decade, new me. But we have these resolutions and we say we're going to do all these things. I usually don't like to set resolutions per se. I just try to set goals for myself and things that I want to achieve. But this year, I decided to put together a list of things that I think will help me have a better year next year. A lot of things are already things I do now, but I just want to put more emphasis on those things. And I think I would like to put that out there to you, and maybe you'll like it. Maybe you'll start doing it, and you'll want to have it a part of your year and year for years to come. So, 5 things you should do in 2020 to make this your best year yet. Number one, first thing, number one, first thing you should do to make your year a better year. And you're not going to like it. And I don't care if you like it or not, but you need to hear it. Number one, you need to exercise this year. And not just January, February, and March. You need to figure out a way to make your exercise long term, to make your habit long term. This is not only good for your physical health, but it's good for your mental health as well. You need to exercise at least 30 minutes a day or 3 times a day or something. You need to do it sustained. You need to do it over the whole year. You need to exercise, okay? This is good for your body. This is good for your health, and you will be a better person because of it. So please, 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 number one thing you need to do in 2020, and this is in no particular order. This is just 5 things that I think you need to do. All right, number 2 thing on the list, again, this is in no particular order. The number 2 thing on the list is self-care. Say it with me, guys. Self-care. Say it one more time. Self-care. We need to participate in more self-care this year. It is 2020. You matter. You are important. So, what you need to do this year, self-care. Say it with me. Self-care. If that means you need to go talk to a therapist, which is something big. I had a professor in one of my English classes one year. He said that everybody in this room needs therapy, and it's something that I highly agree with. I am very much considering therapy this year. There's nothing particularly wrong with me, but I think that I just need to talk some things out. I need to get some things out of my brain, off of my chest. And so I am very much considering going to therapy this year. And I think you guys should consider the same. Mental health is very important, and it is a big thing coming into 2020. And so number 2 thing on the list, self-care is huge this year. If you want to have one of your best years yet, you need to participate in mental health care and take care of your body. All right, number 3 on the list, we got one of my favorites, and one thing that people don't really like so much is to read. Guys, this year, you need to read. People are like, oh, I don't need to read. I haven't read a book since high school, or I haven't read a book since middle school, or I never read a book in my entire life. Yes, I've had people tell me they've never read a book in their entire life. It is ridiculous. This year, it's 2020. We got to read. We got to pull out some books. We got to read some stuff. I got some books over here. I wasn't planning this, but this book right here, Love Does. If you don't have any other book to read, go on Amazon or go to Barnes & Noble and pick up Love Does, and it'll start your year off amazingly. It is a really good read, and it's not even that long. It's a short book. It won't take you long, and it's a really good read. It may help you start off your year right. Reading is imperative. If you want to read fiction, but also read some nonfiction. Get out there, read some self-help books, read some Christian books, read whatever it is you want to read. Get out there, read some books. It's going to build your vocabulary. It's going to take you places that you haven't been yet. It's going to give you stories, and you'll hear things that you've never heard. It's going to help you out in all kind of ways. You need to read books this year. And I know you are shaking your head at me saying, oh, I'm not going to do that one. I don't care. Well, I'm telling you right now, shut up. Tell your mind to shut up. Pick up a book, find a book you like, and read it. People say, oh, I just don't like reading. That is a lie. It is a lie. Say it with me, lie. Everybody likes to read. They just haven't found a book they like yet. Once you find something that you are interested in and you like, it's going to be so easy to read. It's going to come like second nature. Read this year, guys. I can't say it anymore. All right, number 4 on the list. This is a big thing. I don't have the book over here. Create Habits. There's a book I read called Atomic Habits that my pastor had me read, and it is a phenomenal book. You guys, it talks about, creating habits and doing the little things in your life. And as you start to create little habits and create those little things, it will exponentially grow into bigger things in your life. So you need to create positive habits. Whatever that means for you, you need to create those habits. And you also need to get rid of bad habits. We all have them. We all have bad habits, and we all have good habits. What you need to do is create something that you're going to do every day. And I think they say it takes 21 days to create a habit. You need to do that every day for 21 days and create that habit, and then keep doing it after that. One of my good habits that I think personally is a good habit is that I am not allowed to touch my phone until I get out of bed. Because if I touch that phone and I get on it before I got out of bed, I'm going to be in bed for 45 minutes in the morning scrolling through social media and doing all that kind of stuff. I force myself to get up. I have bought a regular alarm clock, and I force myself to use that and not touch my phone until I am out of bed every day. It is a good habit to have, and that's one I think, me personally, is one of my good habits. Now, one of my bad habits is I don't like to leave my house until the last second for me to go somewhere. I tend to be late a lot, and I need to work on that. So I noticed that I have a bad habit, so I need to start working on how to turn that bad habit into a positive habit. What can I do to be better? All right, so this year we need to create positive habits. Make sure you're doing things every day that's going to create those good habits, and they can turn over exponentially into the long run and help you grow majorly. All right, and the last thing on this list, and one of the most important things on this list, is to love this year. I know we talk about it. We talk about how we need to do it, kindness, having mercy and grace for people. But this year, we need to love people hard. You need to get out there. You need to volunteer at different events in your community. You need to give money to the homeless, give money, donate to different causes. You need to go work with different things. When you see people are going through tough times, you need to be there for them. You need to do what you have to do to love on people and to make sure that they feel that love, because love is very important. None of these other things matter if you're not loving people. It is a big deal. So, top 5 things you need to do this year in order for you to have an amazing year. 1, you need to exercise. Get out, go do something 30 minutes a day, 3 times a week, or whatever you got to do. Get out and exercise. 2, self-care. Take care of your brain. Your mental health is very important. 3, you need to read. Expand that vocabulary. Get them creative juices flowing. Read books. Read stories from things you never talked about before or heard about before. You need to read. Number 4, create positive habits. That is so important. Creating positive habits is so important to your life and for your everyday. 5, you need to love people. Love on people, love yourself, love on everybody else. You need to put love out into this world, and love will return to you. You do those 5 things this year, and I promise you, you are going to have a great year. All those things will overflow into other things in your life. There's so many other things you could do to have a great year. So many other things you can do. But I think these 5 things, you do these things and they will pour over into so many other things in your life. Thank you guys for listening to this video. Like and subscribe. I plan on doing more videos like this because I think it's fun and I love this kind of stuff. So if you would like to see more videos like this, just throw a comment in at the bottom, like the video, subscribe to my channel. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have a great year. 2020 is going to be amazing for you. I'm speaking that over your life right now. You guys have a great day and a great year. Come back and see me. Much love. Peace.